What's good, Washington fans? Well, nothing's good at all. Somebody commented that on my last recap video. Nothing's good at all. This is just a bad football team, and I wasn't expecting us to win this game at all. I said we're going to lose 28-17. We ended up losing 24-10. So it wasn't too far off, but we just shot ourselves in the foot, man. Time after time again, we went into the red zone. We were 0 for 4 in the red zone. The Green Bay Packers were the worst. They had the worst red zone defense in the NFL. They had the worst. They were the only team to allow a touchdown on every drive in the red zone through 6 games or through the first 5 games of the season. Through the first 6 games of the season for 40 years. They set a record of being bad in the red zone, the Green Bay Packers. And of course, we're the get right game. We're basically like everybody's homecoming game, the team that everybody schedules for their homecoming game. We're that team right now. They had their green on green jerseys, basically their homecoming game. We're just that. We're that get right game. Jameis Winston went crazy on us. Matt Ryan went crazy on us. Daniel Jones, Pat Mahomes, who looked awful today. Everybody has a good game against the Washington football team. That's just how it is. We're just a bad team. And the defense actually did enough for us to win this game. They actually did enough. Montez Sweat forced a fumble. I thought Chase Young played hard, didn't get a sack, but he played hard. John Allen was a beast today with a couple of sacks. Montez Sweat got a sack. Montez Sweat forced a fumble as well. I thought they did enough. They're not good, but I thought they did enough once again to give us a chance to win the game. I thought they actually did enough. Taylor Heineke, let's get to Taylor Heineke's performance. Now, it was up and down as a roller coaster. Was he bad today? He had some good moments and some really just bonehead, shacked in the fool moments. This is why I said, people in the comments and other videos, I was like, bruh, you need to have more awareness of where the goal line is, where the first down is. And a lot of people were giving me, going back and forth with me like, hey, we don't want this guy to get hurt. Let him slide. I don't want to get hurt. But now it's coming back to bite us in the butt. And this is why I said, hey, I understand he's trying to protect himself and not get hurt. But this is going to be a problem. If you're sliding and diving before the first down marker, before the touchdown marker, and not being the legend of Taylor Heineke, this is going to come back to hurt us, and it did. And I hate the rule. I think it should have been a touchdown. It is what it is. But of course, we're playing in Green Bay. They're not going to give us that touchdown. Then he does the Case Keenum where he sticks the ball out and they punch it out or whatever. He fumbles, and then he tries to stick it out or whatever, and they call that notice. We're not going to get a call in Green Bay. It's just what it is. A lot of it's on Taylor Heineke. A lot of it's on the refs too, 50-50. But it just shows the bonehead plays we've done this whole season. That right there is just it's just the definition of how this season has gone so far. It really is just the definition of how this season has gone on. Antonio Gibson, man, he's in Matt Jones territory. He really is. And I tweeted, I was like, hey, am I overreacting? This was when did he fumbled against the Chiefs, right? Yeah, he fumbled against the Chiefs when we had momentum. Once again, he fumbles when we have momentum. DeAndre Carter fumbled too. We had 4 fumbles today. It was just terrible. Antonio Gibson, man, I don't think he's a legit running back. I really don't. I don't think he's a 3-down back. I don't think he's the answer. I really don't. I think it's a good story trying him out as a wide receiver / running back, but I just don't think he's the guy. I don't think he's the guy. I really don't. I don't think he's the guy. We might have to draft another run back. They need to give Jared Patterson some carries. Shout out to Jared Patterson. He just got inducted to the Pilate High School Hall of Fame. I saw that over the weekend. Congrats to him. But J.D. McKissick just looked like the better running back today. And I understand Antonio Gibson has a shin fracture or the stress fracture in his shin, but he's been bad with the football, man. The Chargers game fumbling the ball. Last week fumbling the ball. This week fumbling the ball when we have momentum. And the refs tried to cheat us again when the ball popped out and Chase Rie clearly landed on the football. Like, they were just trying to cheat us so bad. Like I said, we're not going to get calls in Green Bay. This is how it is. And I'm not going to get mad at the refs because we're just a bad football team. We did not deserve to win today. We did not deserve to win. Taylor Heineke was 25 for 37, 268 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, was sacked 4 times, had an 86.3 quarterback rating. So his quarterback rating wasn't bad at all. It's actually a decent quarterback rating. That doesn't tell the whole story. He had 10 carries for 95 yards. He did a good job running the football. In between the 20-yard line and in between the 20s, we did a heck of a job. Scott Turner, I thought he did a decent job of doing some trick plays. I said that. I was like, hey, I was like, just do some trick plays. We have nothing to lose. We're a bad team. We're the Bad News Bears right now. Do the Statue of Liberty. I don't care. Do a flea flicker. Do a reverse. Do whatever. I don't really care because we're just a bad team. We're playing against a better team in Lambeau Field. So, you only live once type football. Antonio Gibson, 14 carries for 51 yards. Not bad on the ground. DeAndre Carter, 1 carry for 27. I like that trick play or reverse play they did to DeAndre Carter. But of course, he fumbled the ball. And Taylor Heineke did have a heads-up play and landed on the football. Jaden McKissick, 4 carries for 22 yards. Terry McLaurin had a terrible drop on the 1 yard line. Terrible drop where we should have scored a touchdown. It hit him right in his shoulder. He's got to have his hands ready and catch it. It looked like he tried to body catch it while coming down. You got to put your hands out, and that separates the elite receivers from good receivers. I think Terry's an elite receiver. That first catch in the beginning, that first touchdown, we started out. We had a good start, 7-7. Chris Blewett gets the kick blocked. Then we block their kick. Then we march down the field. We go for it on 4th down. Let's get to that play. Let's talk about that play real quick. I did not have a problem with Ron going for it on 4th down. I personally did not like the play call. I have given Ron a hard time this whole year about being soft and being conservative and not being Riverboat Ron. So I can't get mad about him for going for it on that play. I liked him going for it, being aggressive. A lot of fans or a lot of people were upset because he went for it, not taking a field goal. But hey, we just complain about Ron not going for it against the Chiefs and just taking these field goals. So it's kind of hypocritical to be mad at Ron on that play call. On that decision, but I did not like the play call on a comeback route to Terry. Heineke, it wasn't the best ball thrown, but Heineke just ran for it a couple plays before for a nice long run. I thought Heineke could have stuck in the pocket a little bit longer and then scrambled for the first down. That's my take on it. I'm not mad at Ron going for it. Like, we have nothing to lose. We're just a bad team. Let's see here. Jamin Davis, he missed the tackle. I guess I'll do some individual players here. Some of my notes here. Jamin Davis missed the tackle, then he got beat by Robert Tonyan for a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers ran for a first down in the first quarter for a 15-yard run. Remember that? It was just the seed just opened and he ran straight ahead for a 15-yard run. Then on 4th down, he threw for a touchdown to Devontae Adams. Danny Johnson was getting cooked today. I thought he played hard, but he did get cooked by Allen Lazard. I like the read option call for Taylor Heineke in the first quarter, where he just did a read option or RPO and just ran to the outside, ran for a first down. I did like that play call for Scott. I like the 50-50 throw up ball to Terry McLaurin in the beginning. John Allen had a nice sack on a stunt play. I like that play call defensively. Chase Young got poked in the eye. They should have called a hands to the face call on the offensive tackle, but they did not. Screen plays have not worked much this year to Antonio Gibson. Jaden McKissick had a nice screen pass in the 4th quarter. The block kick by Chris Blewett. Of course, you guys make your jokes about that. Shout out to Tim Settle for the block kick. That was a good play by Tim Settle. Allen Lazard, like I said, he's just been cooking, man. Heineke got strip sacked, and then they went on to score. The Green Bay Packers went on to score. Heineke, once again, you gotta get in the end zone, man. You cannot put your head forward. It's just shacked in a full play there. But I hate the rule on that. But you just gotta be better and have awareness of the goal line and just dive for the goal line. Defense actually got a 3-and-out after that. Believe it or not. After that terrible Heineke debacle, they actually got a 3-and-out. We got the football back. And that's where we fumbled. DeAndre Carter fumbled, and then Antonio Gibson fumbles. And we recover both, and then we go for it on 4th down. We don't convert. So, like I said, the defense, I'm not really blaming it. Defense is trash. We already know this, but the expectations for the defense are out the window. If the defense can hold a team under 30 points and give us somewhat of a chance, then we're like, okay, the defense had a decent day. That's how bad. That's how the measuring stick or the bar has dropped for our defense. The fact that they had to review the fumble recovery was ridiculous on the refs' part. That was terrible. Ben St. Juste, the pass interference. He did hold Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams had a great catch on Kendall Fuller. It was just a beautiful catch. I mean, Devontae Adams, you can argue that he's the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. They finally did call a hands to the face penalty on the offensive tackle. They kept poking Chase Young in the eye. Montez Sweat forced a fumble. Terrible interception at the end by Taylor Heineke. That was just awful. That was one of the worst passes I've seen in my life. It was just a terrible interception pass into the end zone. And we still had a chance to come back and make it a competitive game. That's how like on cruise control the Packers were. The Packers, watching them, it just felt like they were on cruise control. Like they just knew they were going to win the game. They could make a mistake after mistake or go 3-and-out, and they knew they would still win this ball game. That's just how chill Aaron Rodgers was and the rest of the team. You could just kind of tell by their body language. Trying to think what else happened today. But you look at the team stats, and then we'll finish up. No need to spend too much time on this. The Giants did win today, 25-3, if you want to keep up with the NFC East. And the Eagles are winning right now 7-0 against the Raiders, but the Raiders are about to score a touchdown. Let's get to the team stats and see how they did on third down and fourth down here. Third down defense, they were 6 for 12. That's actually not bad. They give 50%, but that's actually not bad for the Washington football team. We were 1 for 4 on fourth down, just awful. Let's see here what else happened. Red zone, we're in the red zone. We were 0 for 4. The Green Bay Packers were 2 for 4. We had 4 penalties, 2 turnovers. The Green Bay Packers had 1. At all the times we fumbled, we only had one. We only had 1 fumble that went the other way. But yeah, we're just a bad football team. We're bad. We got to draft a quarterback. We don't have to tank, guys. Stop saying tank. We're not. We're just a bad team. We don't have to tank. We're just going to lose games. Teams are just better than us. Teams have better quarterbacks than us. You know, Teddy Bridgewater next week is going to have a heck of a game just because of how bad we are. That's just how we're the get right team. Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater, whoever plays. The Packers could throw the wide receiver that was playing quarterback for them last year during the coronavirus game, and they'd probably still beat us with that guy. That's how bad we are right now. Yeah, we're just a bad team, man. And you look at the remaining schedule here, man. Who we play? The Broncos and then the Buccaneers, right? Play the Broncos, yeah, and then we get a bye. We thank goodness we got a bye. We play the Buccaneers at 1 in D.C. in Landover, Maryland. We are the worst in attendance. We are the worst, I think, in TV viewership as well. The ticket prices are probably going to go down to $4 like it did with that Lions game in 2019, where the prices were cheaper than a Popeyes chicken sandwich. I mean, it's getting to that territory. That's how bad it's going to be. And Dan Snyder's untouchable, guys. He's not going to be forced to sell the team. I'm just going to let you guys know this now. I think you guys, some people are being a little optimistic here, thinking that Jeff Bezos is going to buy the team or whatever, but that's just not going to happen, guys. Dan Snyder's untouchable. He's untouchable. It's not going to happen. So yeah, that's it. 2-5 right now. Broncos are 3-4. I want to say this is a winnable game, but it's really not because we're just a bad team. We're the bad news Bears right now, getting outplayed and outcoached at times. We're just a bad team, and we need a quarterback. I don't care if we have to trade for Deshaun Watson. I don't care who it is. We need a quarterback bad. I don't care who it is. Tua actually did look good today. And he can change. He can get better. I personally have not watched much of Tua playing for the Dolphins because I don't watch the Dolphins. They usually play at 1 o'clock when we play at 1 o'clock. So I don't have too, from what I saw, some games he was bad last year against the Raiders where he was just awful. And Fitz had to come in, and when he got benched, and of course, Fitz was the better quarterback last year, better than Tua. But, you know, if they want to swing on Tua and give up a 4th or 3rd round pick, I don't really care anymore. We just need a quarterback really badly. We might have to take a swing at 2 quarterbacks. If Tua doesn't work out, go ahead, draft another quarterback. I don't really care. We just need a quarterback so bad. Try to trade for Russell Wilson. Try to trade for Aaron Rodgers. Try to trade for Deshaun Watson, Matt Ryan. I don't care who it is. We just need a quarterback really badly. It's to that point. We're getting desperate. If they want to bench Heineke, I can't get mad at the decision by Ron. I don't think Kyle Allen is good at all. I really think Kyle Allen is really bad. It's just another backup quarterback. So benching Heineke and putting Kyle Allen in is not going to move the needle at all. It's really not. Kyle Allen got Ron fired. He takes a lot of sacks. He throws YOLO balls too. So, I mean, it's not really going to move the needle. So if he wants to make a change and put Kyle Allen in, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I love Heineke. I like him a lot. But he does make some bonehead plays. And for him to jump into and do the Lambeau leap and then for the touchdown to get called back, he's a Packers fan. He grew up with Packers, so they show the game him in the little helmet and the jersey and whatnot. It's just Shaq to the Fool type Washington football team stuff. All right, y'all, I'm done. Hell to the football team, peace.